Are you sick of traveling yet? It seems like you are somewhere else every other day when I look at your story. I know I travel a lot. I really do. I also, give speeches occasionally, different places, and I've had some travel recently for some, my mom's birthday and all of these sorts of things. So yeah, there's a lot of travel involved. I do feel like I have it down to as much of a science as I'm going to get. And hear me out on this. Not everybody can get down like this, but this is how I do it. And anyone who's ever traveled with me understands this. The idea that anyone gets to the airport an hour plus in advance of a flight is outrageous to me. Absolutely outrageous. I can't even fathom it. My goal is to spend as little time physically in an airport as I possibly can. So I'm gonna be rolling up to the gate. I try to time it perfectly. Look, sometimes things happen. Sometimes there's some traffic or you've got a security issue, whatever. I try to time it so that I am arriving at the gate the second my zone is called. Like, I don't need to get there a moment before. I don't need to be standing around. Everybody hovers around the gate. I'm walking up and I want to go right in, scan my ticket, boom, I'm on the plane. I don't need any extra time. And so because of that, I feel like I minimize the amount of time as much as I can, of course, delays, etc., right? But I minimize the amount of time I'm spending in an airport. Now, flying is just like a whole nightmare. God, it's a nightmare. Why is it so hard? Why is it so bad? Why is it that they give you times you're actually going to take off and you already know they've built in an extra like hour to just sit on the tarmac? Anyone who travels a lot knows about this. It's pretty standard play. And I try to use my time well while I'm traveling. I try to get a lot of work done. Sometimes it's things like ordering groceries for my house, making sure that I got, field trip permission slips signed on these freaking portals that they send all of us for these kids' classes. It's a nightmare. I try to do all that while I'm on these planes. So I'm trying to use my time wisely. But yeah, it gets a little tiresome traveling all the time. I will say I don't ever have 2 weeks in a row that look the same. They never do. They never have, and I don't think they ever will while I'm doing all of this. And I kind of like that. I like to be surprised. I like to kind of go quick to different things and take it as it happens. So it's been fun. I really have loved it.